Welcome to Math 202 for the summer 2020. I am Becky Menning and I will be your guide on this lovely journey. A little bit about me. I taught at Ivy Tech for, total over 12 years. Actually, I'm still teaching there, obviously. But I was full-time for about 6.5 years until I left there, and now I work for Wiley Publishing. I work on their content with their sales team working on math. So it's a little bit different life, but I like to still teach and be involved. So life is good. The nice thing about right now, especially for you guys, is I'm working from home every day, keeping my sanity hanging by a thread. But that means if you have questions, I'm pretty much always available unless I'm in a meeting. So that's nice. So if you have questions, I need you to reach out whenever, as much as you need. That's what I'm here for. Okay, so a few things about the course. I just want to do a quick walkthrough so that you know what to expect, no surprises, and we can go from there. So when you have your home page, you've got a quick link to the syllabus and the 8 modules. This is an 8-week summer course. There are 8 modules. Do the math. Life is good, right? I'm having some issues with due dates and stuff, so I will be posting an announcement every week. I'll actually probably post more than once a week because I'm a little announcement crazy. I want to make sure you guys have all the information you need to do this course. Anyway, I will make sure that you know, like, hey, in 3 days, this is the list of crap that is due. That way you always know what's coming, so that we're all on the same page, and that's good. So basically a module a week, right? The course starts on Monday, June 8th. Module 1 will be due on Sunday, the 14th. Let's talk about Sundays for a minute. Most of your homework, except exams, which we'll talk separately about that in a minute, your homework and quizzes are all due Sunday night at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, the issue with that is my weekends are often not sitting in front of my computer. There are weekends that I go away and I leave my computer at home and I don't do anything on them. So if you wait until the weekends to do all of your homework, you're going to be without my help. And you might be okay with that, and that's fine. 2 thumbs up, live your best life. But if you think that you're going to have questions and you're going to reach out, again, 2 thumbs up for doing that. Try to do some stuff Monday through Friday, right? This course is going to go quickly, and it's going to challenge you at times. So I recommend multiple touch points in this course throughout the week. Don't wait till Sundays, or don't say, oh, I'll just do it Saturday and Sunday. That's not enough for you to retain and really, take this on and do well. So set aside some time throughout the week. You don't have to do it all in one sitting. Give yourself an hour here, an hour there to work on things, make progress. That way, if you have questions throughout the week, you can reach out, right? 10 o'clock on a Thursday, shoot me an email. We'll set up a Zoom at 1 o'clock and we're having a conversation. We can do that. That is not a problem at all. Just make sure that, you're planning your time. If you wait until Sunday, I'm just afraid you're not going to get it all done because we're smushing a normal 16-week, right, a really long course into 8 weeks, and it can be challenging. Okay, so announcements. Again, I haven't put my official beginning announcement in because I'm going to put the link to this recording. So that announcement will be posted here very shortly. The syllabus, get on and check the announcements if nothing else. You have my information. I am not a full-time employee, as I mentioned, therefore there is no office location. Not that it would matter right now. But I do check my email at least once a day. So feel free to shoot me an email at any point in time. You can also just, through Ivy Learn, right? You can throw in the inbox thing. I know it says 241, just ignore that. But you can send me a message through that. You can put a message in the discussion board, whatever, and we can communicate. Okay, but read the syllabus because it kind of gives you some information. You can see on the side the weights for this course, the exams, the quizzes, the homework, where this all comes from. Okay, so in the modules, just a quick run through of what this looks like. Module 1, you can see that we have an overview, learning content and activity. This kind of gives you your reading assignments. That way you can, see what's coming. And it gives you an idea of what's going on. And then, I can't click through my video. And then you can go from there. So we've got discussion boards and we've got homeworks. So the first time you go into the homework, let me go into student view so I can, let's hope this works. I didn't check this one. Go into the student view. So this is what you see. Very exciting. Oh, due dates are coming through in this course. Yes, they didn't work in my last one. Okay, so when you go into your first homework, right, we're doing our homework through MyMathLab. The very first time you do it, it's going to bring this user agreement. Do you agree with all of this stuff? You're probably going to click accept. Feel free to read it, right? That's your constitutional right. And then if you've used Pearson before, you can just sign in with your username and password. No problem. If you've never used Pearson before, you're going to need to create an account. But after that, then it will prompt you through a few more things, and you're going to need either an access code that you bought at the bookstore. I'm not sure how that works because I think the bookstores are closed, or you can buy directly through the Pearson site at this point. Either way, but that's where we're doing all of our homework, all of our quizzes, all of our exams. You kind of have to have that. You do not need a hard copy of the textbook. The link or the what am I looking for? The access code. And it's Thursday now, it's not even a Monday. The access code contains an ebook. So as long as you're comfortable with an ebook, that is more than sufficient for this course. And then you can get into your homework and go from there. So you only have to go through this rigmarole the first time, and then you're good to go. Okay, so let's go ahead and leave the student view. Go back to where we want to be. But that's kind of the modules, and that's what your homework will then look like. So the modules are pretty straightforward. You'll see that there's homework and a quiz for each, I guess, homework cluster. It's not the entire chapter. It's one section of chapter 4, next section of chapter 4, and that's kind of thing. And discussion boards. Dudes, discussion boards are easy points. You got to do those, right? You got to get those easy points where you can, because there may be times when you're going to struggle, and that's fine. Whoa, but get those easy points where you can. Okay, so then when we get down to module 5, first you're going to see module 4 is we're going to finish chapter 5, and we're going to start prepping for the midterm. Module 5 is where we're actually going to take the midterm exam. You can see the midterm exam has a July 10th due date, which is a Wednesday, July 10th. That's a Friday. Okay, sorry, I got something mixed up in my head. Okay, so July 10th is a Friday. Anytime that week, Monday through Friday, from roughly probably 6 a.m. to 10 p.m., I will be proctoring your exams. You are going to need to schedule those with me. So I will be putting out emails and announcements about this as we get closer to that date. But I'm going to need you to say, yeah, Tuesday at noon, I want to take my exam. I can't proctor all 18 people or however many are in this course at the same time. Not if I want to be able to see your video and watch you and make sure you're not doing anything shady. Not that I don't trust you. It's just an online class and I don't know any of you. So I will be proctoring. I will be seeing your little picture. I'll be watching you take your exams. And that week is when it's going to happen. If you don't schedule a time with me, you're probably not going to get in, and then we're going to have issues. The password is going to change every few hours, and therefore if your friend takes it first and just passes you the password, that's not going to work because the password is going to change. So I need you to schedule with me early. We'll get through this. It'll be fine. It's actually probably nicer because my times are going to be a lot more flexible than a normal testing center. So you're welcome. And we'll get to that. We'll get closer to that when we get there. But that's how we're going to do testing, is that I will be proctoring and I will be watching your picture on the screen. So hopefully you all have cameras in your computers. That will be very, very helpful. So other buttons, you can go straight to the discussion boards from here. You can see your, wrong button. Don't do that. Don't do that. Click something else. Click something else. You're not, I'm not in student view anymore. Okay. Whew. Not that there are any grades in there, but I don't want to get in trouble. So that was, I hope nobody saw anything. That's okay. Okay. So you can hit, if you're in the student view, you can hit the grade book. Let me go to student view. Now I can hit the grade book because now this is me as a student and I'm not, this is just a test student. But you can see that I obviously didn't change. Oh, I took that one out. I will be updating grades at least once a week because since things are due on Sunday, that's when we'll do that. And that way you can see where you are. It's important for you to check your grades at least once a week. That way, if you have questions, you can reach out. I don't want any of you to feel like you're in the dark, you're confused, anything like that. I want to make sure that we're in this all together. So just a quick recap. Check into the course multiple times a week. Check out your announcements. Work on homework multiple times a week. and reach out to me via email, discussion board, something like that, anytime you have a question. So if there's anything else I can do for you, you know how to get a hold of me. But take care, enjoy this journey, and we'll knock 202 out of the park this summer. Thanks all.